From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Jose Barrios. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser, looking for his first big league hit right here. This one in the air. Guerrero makes the grab, one down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Oh, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third. Shortstop,
so 2 down
Jordan
now.
Westberg.
And here is Jordan Westberg. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 out, space is empty. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Eflin.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right side. Holiday. Whips it to first. And Bichette is retired. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. And George makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty.
Sixth,
here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning for Cedric Mullins.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
So next
Cedric
to hit for
Mullins.
Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And strike 2.
1-2.
1-2 now. Outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Got him swinging. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Next offering is fouled back. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1 is fouled off. No score here in the second. Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's George Springer. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kirk stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. And he grounds one to the right side. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. On to the 3rd inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Kicks and fires. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holiday. Swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. Swings through that.
That was the pitch to hit. 4-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. No advance, though.
Now batting, catcher Adley
Now the catcher
Rutschman.
up to hit, Adley Rutschman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting ninth, right
Alan
fielder,
Roden next up for the Blue Jays.
Roden.
Just missed. That smash towards center. Corrals it. 2 away down. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. On to the fourth,
Leading off
and now the
for
shortstop,
Baltimore,
Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
He swings and fouls one off. And that misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Yeah, the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle. Late swing, fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That one missing inside.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that's in there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Now batting, designated hitter Andres Jimenez.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cowser sizes this one up, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. The other way. Makes the grab, run away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ramon Urias.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece. and stays alive. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
For the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Three-two now. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. Going back on this one. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Outside low, 2-1.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Runner on the goal. Hard hit to third. Here's Holliday for one. And he can't come up with it. Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner.
Now batting, second baseman, Will Wagner.
Eflin a move to first. And Springer's in there safely. Man at first, one away. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Springer on the run. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw into second. That takes care of Springer. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Ernie Clement.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. In the air, left field, Cowser. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Up next for the Orioles,
so runner at second, 2 down. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now, Bo Bichette. 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Late with the swing there.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Oh, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Richard Lovelady takes over on the mound. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Richard Lovelady.
Cedric Mullins now at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
New pitcher now, Brian Baker.
Number 43, Brian Baker.
Now the Toronto four-hole
Leading
hitter,
off for the
Andres
Jays,
Jimenez.
Designated hitter, Andres Jimenez.
And a 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. In
Now
steps
that
the
is
man they call
catcher,
Captain Kirk.
Alejandro
This
Kirk.
guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
One down, base is empty. And that's too high.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Cowser gets under it. They got it for out number 2. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses, and that's ball 2. A little bit low. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
Up next
3-2
for the
pitch,
Blue
and I tell you
Jays,
what, he
second
earned that ball.
baseman,
Runner
Will
first with 2 away.
Wagner.
So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. That one the other way. Not in time. He's safe.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. In the air, center field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. And now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. And the count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. So up next, Colton Cowser.
Now batting, left fielder, Colton Cowser.
And it is 2-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Springer sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching for Baltimore,
Keegan Aiken taking over
number
on the mound.
45.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter
Aiken.
coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Pinch hitter
hitting
coming
for the
on,
Blue Jays,
Nathan
number
Lucas.
38,
He represents the
Nathan
go-ahead run.
Lucas.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir
next up for the Blue
Guerrero
Jays.
Jr.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Staying in the game on defense, Nathan Lucas. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 38.
Here comes the closer
Nathan
here in the
Lucas.
9th, Jeff Hoffman.
Now pitching
He has
for the
a
Blue
great
Jays.
slider with tons of movement.
Number 23. Jeff Hoffman.
Now the Orioles
Leading off
catcher,
for
Adley
Baltimore,
Rutschman.
Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, patience and discipline
Up
paid off
next
right
for the
there as he
Orioles,
got into an
shortstop
advantage count.
Jordan
Timing on the swing
Westbrook.
was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now a chance for Jordan Westbrook.
2-1.
That's in there, and now 2-2. Up the middle. There's one. On the run. Throw to first. And it beats him. What a play. And next is the designated hitter,
Now batting,
Ryan
the
O'Hearn.
designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ground ball right side. Throw, and it gets away. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. So the go-ahead
Up
run in
next for the
scoring
Orioles,
position.
right fielder,
And next for the
Tyler
Orioles,
O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position.
On the ground, out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And O'Neill is retired. And that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now
Yennier
pitching
Cano.
for Baltimore, number 78, Yennier Cano.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Anthony Santander digs in now.
Santander.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's a base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Up and in, and now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
First and second, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the batter is George Springer.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
2 on, 1 out.
Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.